Welcome back. So excited to be here with Kathleen. Thank you for letting us share your pictures. What did you think when you saw the before and after?
Incredible. Absolutely natural, exactly what I wanted. That's why I came to Dr. Castellano. I was following him on Instagram for over a year, and I knew that he was the surgeon for me.
Thank you. And so if you're just joining, I'm a facial plastic surgeon, local anesthesia facelift. Kathleen, can we share how young Kathleen is?
Yes.
How young is Kathleen?
I just turned 54 last
Just turned 54, but she does not look 54. People think she's in her 40s and maybe even in her 30s, but look at every angle. So the jawline, notice how she looks a little more full. We did the BellaFill, the Sculptra, very difficult to see the incision locations around the ear. They fade beautifully. We're almost 4 months out from her lift, and every angle looks good. The neck, the jawline, she looks natural. She looks amazing. When Kathleen walks into the room, people turn their head. Notice how we're getting a little jowly, and the cheek looks a little full in this area, like you can pinch that. But we fill those areas in, and the tightening combination helps. And she also had on the top lip some of the irregularity. She's had lip fillers before, but she was really loving what the difference we could make in smoothing out her top lip. So 𝐴++ student looking for extra credit. So when her family and friends saw her, they said, "You don't need anything. You look beautiful the way you are." And she is thrilled. And like many of our patients, she's been following us for years. And thank you for letting us share your pictures. Every angle looks good. The banding in the neck, the jawline, she looks like herself. So thank you for letting us share. So I'm curious, what was it that prompted you? You've been thinking about it for a while, and then one day came where you're like, I'm doing this. Like, what changed for you?
Well, I was just scrolling and I saw a special and I thought, you know what, let me call. And I called and you had an availability, a slot in December, and it was about 10 days before Christmas. And I figured this is perfect. I'll be home for the holidays. I'll be able to heal quickly, and I did. So it was really good.
Awesome.
It was quick. So there was no anxiety. There wasn't long waiting times. Yes, that was it. Yes.
Patients talk about how the lift makes them feel differently. What has that been like for you?
Well, I just really didn't like my neck. I really struggled with the aging in my neck. And that's basically, I knew from a young age that I would want to have that done. I really feel it makes all the difference in the world.
Absolutely. Comments from family or friends?
Oh my gosh, my best friend was like, oh my goodness, you look incredible. And I actually haven't seen a lot of my family, so they will, I'm sure, be noticing.
They'll never know if you don't tell them.
Right.
Right? How has our office staff been here?
Excellent. Everybody was great, very informative. They helped us all the way through. Explicit instructions on medications taken before and after the procedure. I had a little bit of a snag with the way I was wrapping my bandage, and I was able to come back to the office. And actually, it was great. You had an informative video that you had one of your nurses do that actually showed the wrapping, so I was able to follow the video at home because it's a little bit tricky.
Yeah.
And but otherwise than that, the whole process was great.
Awesome.
It was
Glad
great.
to hear that.
Yes.
And so we have some patients, you know, it takes courage to make the decision.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a lot of patients who they want to do it, but they haven't built up their courage. They're on the fence and they're like, should I do this? What would you tell someone who's thinking about it but has not moved forward?
Well, I would say, I mean, obviously with any surgery, there's a lot of anxiety tied, and this is not something necessarily that we need to have done for our health, but it's something that is extremely safe. I loved how you do no anesthesia, so the risk of
Just the
anesthesia,
local anesthesia,
yes,
and then the Valium.
Yes, there's no, you're not getting intubated, you don't have to go through all of the anesthesia, but it was great. I felt absolutely no pain. There was obviously a little anxiety before I went in for the surgery, but once you get here, you're very comfortable. The nurse makes you very comfortable. Dr. Castellano explains everything thoroughly, and the procedure was done in about 2.5 hours.
Awesome.
Yes.
Thank you so much for sharing with me.
Thank you so much for beautiful results.
Super proud of Kathleen. If you're just now joining, let's take a look. I want you to see local anesthesia lift. She looks great from every angle. She looks natural. You don't want to look like someone else. You want to look like yourself. The smile always looks the best, and those extra ridges kind of soften and ease up. So we'll show you all the angles here. The obliques really show a nice difference in the jawline, the neck bands. Kathleen has she's got many active years coming ahead, and she looks wonderful. So thank you for watching. A lot of people are unaware this is possible. It makes no sense to do general anesthesia or IV sedation when it is completely unnecessary. If Kathleen can do this, you can do great things too. Please do it the safe way. Don't take on unnecessary risks. You will look natural. Let's put a plan together for you. We look forward to talking soon.